Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Chronos 68 by Syntech. This is a Hall effect gaming magnetic switch keyboard. It is Syntech's first gaming keyboard. We'll be testing it out to see how it performs and see how it stacks up against the market. The Chronos 68 comes in a base price of $135, and you are able to get it in a couple different color and switch options. You can either get it in all black, black or white and yellow, with either Otemu magnetic switches or Gateron J Pros. The one I have here is going to be the white on yellow with the Otemu magnetic switches. The unboxing experience is pretty simple. The keyboard comes well protected inside, and inside the box you get an included wrist rest, a braided USB-C to A cable, switch and keycap puller, a cleaning brush, and some extra switches. The included wrist rest is nice. It's not the most premium, but it does feel good on the wrist. It is made from plastic and has 4 rubber feet, so it doesn't move around the desk. The Chronos 68 does come with a full aluminum case, and definitely feels on the more premium side. The PCB is tray mounted, and you do get some Poron and PET foam to help with sound dampening. This is a 68% compact layout, so it doesn't take up too much space on your desk, and it is always nice to have arrow keys. The bottom of the keyboard you do get 4 rubber feet to keep the keyboard also in place, and you also get the Syntech logo. Even though this is a full aluminum case, it did not feel very heavy at all. It came in at a weight of 1 pound 13.5 ounces, or 836 grams. Definitely on the more lighter side of full aluminum keyboards. On the top of the case you do get these 3 RGB lights. These are there to help you determine which profile you are on. In the software, you are able to set up different configuration for the keyboard, and it is nice that these RGB lights can help you determine which one you are on. The Chronos 68 does come with a left-sided USB-C cable connection, and it has very minimal branding on the front of the case. The aluminum frame is nicely built. I didn't experience or notice any scuff marks, and I did like the rounded edges. It does come with rounded edges on the top of the case, and the bottom of the case features more sharp ones. The Chronos 68 does come with cherry profile PBT keycaps, and the keycaps are shine through so that you can see the RGB. The keycaps are nice and feel durable. Didn't experience any fading during my test period. The accent keys are a nice touch of color, and these are not shine through. The switches that came with the Chronos are going to be the Otemu magnetic switches. These are pre-lubed from factory and feature a closed bottom to help with sound. The Otemu switch has an actuation range from 0.1 to 3.5 mm. And they definitely felt really good and responsive in-game. The switches have extra side rails on the stems to help with wobble, and I felt the switches to be quite stable. The sound from these were decent. With the aluminum case and the sound dampening, I think they sounded okay, but definitely not the best sounding switches. It sounded a bit too hollow for my liking. Let's do a quick sound test. The Chronos 68 does come with AK polling, and it does feature rapid trigger as well as SOCD. The software is a downloadable driver, so no web-based software unfortunately. The software can be confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, you are able to set up rapid trigger, SOCD, and adjust actuation points. You are also able to adjust the RGB from the keyboard on the software. One thing I did notice is that once you set everything up and close out of the software, even though the keyboard stays programmed, when you reopen the software it shows up as if you never did any changes to it. I did talk to Syntech about this, and they said they would do an update. Overall, once you get the hang of the software, it's pretty easy to use. I did test this out through various games and productivity, and noticed the Chronos performed very good. The rapid trigger and actuation was near instant and comparable to the likes of Wooting or Keycaps. The build quality on the Chronos was also very good. The aluminum case is nice and built well, and it is also lightweight. The keycaps felt durable, and the color scheme was a nice touch of color to my setup. Other than that one con compared to other keyboard options on the market currently that I have tried, this definitely performs higher than a more budget option. For the $135 price, I think it is a bit high. Maybe if it came down to $100 or $120, it would be a more easier recommendation. But the Chronos 68 is definitely a great mid-tier option for somebody that is looking for a new gaming keyboard that has a full aluminum case and performs just as good as the competitors in the market nowadays. If you have any questions or comments, please write them down below. If you would like to pick one up, I'll have it linked below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.